this, you crazy mother.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my story once again. I am on the road right now heading back to the command center. Apologize, I really didn't film too much on the road today, but still a really productive day and looking forward to getting back on the road again tomorrow and hitting up some more cool locations. So a big thank you to everybody out there who has been responding to all my questions. It's really been giving me a lot of great information that I need to help this second channel grow here. So tomorrow I'm hoping to be kind of bouncing back and forth between several different states, getting a couple different types of locations in. I'm not sure exactly how easy it's going to be to get everything I want in, but I'm going to sure give it a really good shot and get as many as possible. Did any of you all actually end up watching the Super Bowl last night? I actually ended up not watching a single second of it. I saw a few replays later on the news and whatnot, but it's been a while since I've really been interested in stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not anti-sports at all, but I guess I just haven't been in one of those patterns recently. And if you're not into American sports and you don't live in America, but you are into sports in general, what are you into? What do you watch? Do I have any cricket fans out there? Do I have any rugby fans out there? Football fans? Not American football, but what we would call soccer, I guess. But let me know. So I wanted to also mention really quickly that having guests and having collaborations is a plan for both of these channels, and eventually will be happening a lot more. And as you can start to see, I have been trying to get in touch with people and have definitely made some plans, but unfortunately they've fallen through. But it's not going to be the way it always is. And some of it is just location. There are not as many YouTubers around here as I thought there might be. You know, I've kind of tried to put an open invitation out to YouTubers in my area to collaborate on both of my channels. And there's just not a lot of people that seem to be making content in this area, or they just happen to be channels that don't typically do collaborations. And the other possibility too is that, of course, as we all know, YouTube is such a big place that sometimes it's easy to get kind of lost in the mix of things. So it's very possible that there are quite a few popular YouTubers out there in my area, but we really just have not found each other yet. So the other day, when I was talking about challenges, I decided to go online. I thought, you know what, I'll look up the hottest chip, the single potato chip made from the Carolina Reaper, and holy crap, that is a $90 potato chip. That is absolutely incredibly expensive. I think the only time I truly can ever get annoyed with any type of travel is on the way back home or way back to the command center. I just really don't mind at all the long drive, but when it feels like all of that drive is just to get back to something I've already seen and already been to, and you know, I'm already kind of anxious to get home, it's really then that I think that the travel begins to start getting tedious. Other than that, being on the road is really enjoyable for me, and I think driving is one of my favorite, or actually the favorite form of travel for me. And I think I actually appreciate it for how slow it can be, because it really forces you to kind of take in your surroundings and see all of these incredible places that are in between you and your destination. You can kind of tell it's starting to rain a little bit. Luckily, I am almost back to the command center, so the trip is almost over, and hopefully these roads don't get dangerous because I want to take off again in the morning. Alright, so we made it safely back to the command center, and so maybe some of you are asking why, since I am in the command center right now, and I have been the past few days filming clips from here, why I'm not using the, I don't have all the lighting on. Alright, hold on. Okay, much better, and again, I think I've explained some of the lighting choices before, but to make it kind of quick, it's basically an aesthetic value. It's not supposed to be accurate to real life or represent accurate colors. However, it is pleasing to look at, I feel like, and that's what is important to me when it comes to filming. And of course, right on time, the battery's about to die. Hold on. Okay, new battery, a little bit better lighting too. So anyway, like I was saying, my lighting is more for aesthetic value than actually to represent accurate colors. So if you're ever asking yourself why sometimes I have purple and red lights and things like that, that's exactly why. So anyway, what I was talking about earlier was, as you know, I've been filming here in the command center for the past few days, and I really haven't been using the new M-Audio system to record the audio, and that's for a very simple reason. It can be somewhat tedious trying to sync audio between the camera and the audio device, especially when I'm having to split the clips up several times. It seems a lot like it shouldn't be as hard as it is, but some of it's just the editor that I'm using, and when I upgrade my editor here shortly, it will eliminate that problem altogether. But for right now, it just makes it so that even if you cut both clips perfectly, and I know to some of you that's not going to make any sense whatsoever because you're not into video production, but when you cut both the audio and the video clips perfectly, sometimes the audio still ends up being slightly off even though you've already synced it. So it's like, once you're done editing, you have to go back and resync the audio again for every time that you've cut a clip. So something I'm going to be correcting here shortly, and also I'm going to be getting some hardware and software, some of which I've already begun to set up, that will make it easier to just come in here and click record, and it'll already be synced and ready to go when I get to the editor, instead of having to go through this additional process, which is kind of unnecessary. So I just wanted to kind of explain that. If I'm not using the new audio system every single time, it might be a little bit here before it becomes a regular habit, but in the meantime, luckily the audio on the Canon is really not bad at all. And now that the command center is finally reorganized and ready to go, I'm hoping to ramp up production values again and get some really cool and interesting content that we've never done before on this channel, and hopefully on 539 Productions as well. So with that being said, I think I'm going to end it here for the day. I'm going to try and get an early start tomorrow on the road so I can get in a whole lot of new places, and I got one special one in mind that I'm really hoping to get to, and really hoping to finally get in, because I've been trying to get it for several weeks now, if not several months now. Hopefully I will accomplish that tomorrow, and then the videos should be coming out here shortly. But overall, things are looking really good for both channels, and I hope that if you've never checked out 539 Productions before, that you will click in the description, or excuse me, click the link in the description below and check that out, as you might enjoy some of the adventure travel content on that channel. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye everybody. Oh, and one more quick thing, unless a freak blizzard happens for some reason, I promise to get some better road clips tomorrow, and some more shots during the day as well. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow.